Hi, this is Scott with Haze Technologies. Thanks for tuning into the Haze cleaning video. First off, I want to talk a little bit about the Haze cleaning kit. We've got one here. Inside the kit, we've got a number of different things. You're going to get a number of alcohol prep pads, and I'll get into these. These are for quick cleanings. You've got a pipe cleaner here that we could talk about. A little cleaning brush, our easy load tool that has several purposes I'll get into, and our cleaning agent. The big reason we wanted to put this video together is to maintain the best optimal performance for your device. It is a 3-in-1 device, so with that in mind, people using different substances, it's going to require a little bit different level, and we just want to make sure we direct you to our cleaning kit. The other supplies that you'll see here, we've got some accessories that come with the unit. But only thing outside of the cleaning kit that you'll need are just some some cotton swabs and some alcohol. I recommend 90% or better, but you can get usually 70% at any of the grocery stores or pharmacies as well. So I've got a unit here. We're going to go ahead and take a look. First thing we're going to do is, I think we'll just mix the cleaning solution. So we'll let this kind of set for a second. You're just going to take some water. Actually, we'll put the powder in first, just so you have a good idea of how much powder. And for this, I'm just going to use the little scooper on the Haze tweezers, and just maybe 3 good scoops will be all you really need for this. And then you can just kind of seal this up and use this later. Now, you can use your easy load tool to store this powder, or you can use it for herb that we'll talk a little bit about later. With the solution, you're just going to want to fill it up a little bit here with some water. And so we've got 2 different areas that you're going to need to clean. You've got the glass and stainless parts that are going to be cleaned directly in this alcohol. So recommend maybe just another container like this that you could fill up, one with the cleaning agent for the silicone. And the reason we provide this is because if you use alcohol with silicone, you're going to damage it. It's going to cause bad taste. They'll lose their form. So we recommend you use this. So you put the powder in, just kind of shake it up for a while. Give it a little longer here. And then really, you've got 2 areas on here that you can kind of just take your lids. Again, they're silicone lids, so these are your concentrate lids on the V3, and really the only lids that were offered anything prior to that. And you just drop them in. Also, a lot of folks ask about this little piece here. This comes off. You can pull it right off, and you can take the stainless part off and again soak that in pure alcohol, but this piece you can just drop right in here. You don't want to let this sit for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. You'll notice you just give it a little agitation, and you'll notice when you get down to it, you'll start to see some of the gunk come off in the water, and you just leave it there for 10-15 minutes, and you can pull it out and just rinse it with fresh water. Okay, so let's talk a little bit on the device. You got a couple areas that we want to look at. Really important, and this is a unit that came into us. This switch here is very sticky, so it's difficult to get moving back and forth. And this is one of the reasons we want to make this video, so you can avoid that. So you've got this little brush here. This comes in the cleaning kit as well with the unit. It's good. The little brush is great for getting into some of these cracks, getting out the particulate that's jammed in there. You can also take this, dip it in a little bit of alcohol, and use this in a pinch to clean up and down the air path. What I recommend for the air path, though, is just using a Q-tip, a little bit of alcohol on it. I usually just kind of, you don't want too much on there. And if you're worried about it getting into the device, first of all, this stuff will dry extremely fast. And second of all, if you don't have the unit powered on, you're not going to really have any issues there. But if you're really worried, use gravity and clean it like this. So you're going to just get into your chambers here, clean this with your little Q-tip, If you had the little cap still on and you didn't take it to soak it, you could wipe the stainless on the cap, but I wouldn't recommend getting the alcohol on the silicone portion. Again, just like this. And really, you're going to get some discoloration, but if you stay on top of this, it should maintain a pretty good shine there. And the only other place that you really need to worry about is, again, down the vapor pass. So it doesn't really matter which side it's switched to when you're cleaning it. But again, just get some alcohol in the Q-tip, rub it up and down the inside of the path. And you'll see there's a little bit of buildup. It actually almost looks like earwax. And you want to continue to do this until you really start to see nothing on your Q-tip end. So I'll flip it around and use the other side. So you're not getting much on there at this point anymore. So that's basically the idea behind that. Also in the cleaning kit comes some small little pipe cleaners. That is really for these holes here. So again, get a little bit of alcohol on the pipe cleaner and just make sure your switch is open, and you just get in here and you can clean this hole and make sure that there's nothing in there, because this is the path that feeds into the mouthpiece channel. So sometimes particulate will get jammed up in there and it can cause problems with overheating if you don't get it out of there. So make sure you get this in and out of there, and you should be in good shape there. So again, you'll see this switch, really the outside of the device, there's really nothing on the device. The V3 is alcohol resistant. You might get a little bit of resin in here. Again, you can just kind of take a Q-tip and just kind of wipe some of that off. You don't want it, you want to get as much of this resin out of there. You see they left some in there. And if left undone, this will start to give you problems on your switch. All right, so the last piece in the kit is the alcohol prep pads. Again, these are really more so if you're going to sit down at home doing a deep clean, you probably don't need these. But these really do come in handy when you're out and about, or you want to do something quick. You want to wipe down your chambers, you can kind of use the tweezers. I usually do this a lot. And just use the tweezers to kind of wipe it in, and then same thing with that cap, just get the resin off of there. But these are really good for quick cleanings to make sure, and then when you're at home you can use the other supplies for deep cleaning. With all the pieces you're going to put, again, you can get another container. With all the glass and stainless steel, you can just put right in the alcohol. You maybe give it 10 minutes or so. Under most circumstances, maybe agitate a little bit. I wouldn't do that with the glass because that could break. But as far as keeping all the stainless, you can just kind of shake it up in there, and that usually does a nice job. Any other tougher stuff, you can kind of use a cloth or some paper towel to wipe off. With all of this though, rinse it with fresh water when you're done. So with these pieces, we're going to dump that out, and we're going to put the stuff back in there with some fresh water. And that's really the best thing to do to maintain cleaning and performance of your vaporizer. This is all sold separately. Then it doesn't come with the kit. The only thing that comes with the vaporizer kit is this right here. And of course these supplies were all with the kit as well. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.